You might have to edit that out. You might have to edit that out.
Death on him, so
I think
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Just Talks. With me today, I have Garrett, Greg, Adrian, and myself, Jamal. Today, we're going to be talking about Donald Trump. Do you guys think he's going to get impeached?
I think he'll get assassinated.
I mean,
I don't wish
to watch your words.
I don't wish death on anybody, but I will not lose sleep if he loses his life.
I think impeachment would be the ultimate goal, where everybody would want to see what's gonna happen sooner than later. He's gonna be made an example of. He's gonna be exposed for something. He's gonna be put on blast, embarrassed,
Some sort of scandal.
Some sort of scandal is gonna come up, or something that he, like for example, yesterday they posted an article so quick about how he left the White House without telling the media. And like, I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't read it. I just read the headline, and I'm like, well, I don't know what's protocol for being the president. I've never been there. But at the same time, it's like, okay, he's the president, but at the same time, he has a life. You know what I'm saying? So what if he left without telling the media? So I think that they're waiting for something to come up to be like, you know, okay.
Well, you know his slogan, grab him by the...
Anyways,
Yeah, but I think impeachment is very possible. So once people start to realize that we have the power to do something like that, because in our generation plus the one before that, and our parents, we've never had to go through that process of getting a president impeached. So I guess some people just think it's like a fantasy.
Clinton was the closest we came to.
Yeah, I think people just look at impeachment as like just a
man.
fantasy word, and they don't really realize that it can be something that's possible instead of doing all these violent riots and stuff.
so far, a lot of people have realized it is extremely unconstitutional, and that's the biggest thing that's coming out right now, and everybody's like stressing about that and spazzing out because they're like, it was one thing that he was saying some of the stuff, but now that he's actually doing it, and
But to add fuel to the flame, like, it's people who praising him for what he's doing. That's unconstitutional, and people are praising him for it. Oh, he knows what he's doing. Let him do it.
Right?
It's fine. Keep our country safe. But you ban people from going to all these countries. But the main countries that's causing the problem, you don't ban people from going there because you do business there.
Exactly.
Come on. Stop.
I saw how there was this Syrian family, this husband and wife apparently, who had to see their family members get deported back to Syria. Interview, whatever the case might be, it comes out that they actually voted for Trump. That's a perfect example of irony right there. People that voted for him are like praising. We know people that do that, and you know, it just speaks to the whole truth that nothing don't really matter to you until that affects you.
yeah.
I don't know, the whole Donald Trump thing, like, one, he's very, very bold with his statements, and he's always been like that. The way that presidents are supposed to be, like the way they finesse things, he doesn't have that like style. Like, he's more like upfront. So that's one. Two, you know, he's under the biggest microscope just about all presidents. I mean, when Obama became president, social media was starting to become, you know, a thing, and as time went on, you know, he was always the president, so it wasn't like, you know, it was a big deal that he was president, because since social media has been a big thing, he's always been president. So now you get a new president in the age of where this thing of social media and people like seeing things here and there and stories and things like that, fake or true, it's all magnified now. So he has like the biggest, you know, magnifying glass on him than any other president. So every little thing he does, we're gonna hear about it, we're gonna see it. Not the total consensus, because, you know, he became the president, but, you know, for a lot of people that, you know, I know, you know, they don't really have many good things to say about him. And I'm not a politician person, like a politics person. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know, you know, the ins and outs of all that stuff. I don't know anything. I always feel like trying to like give people a chance to fail. That's what I want to see. I want to see if, instead of just like being like, yeah, he's gonna whatever, I want to see what he does, and I want to see if he actually tries to do something positive and make a change that matters. And if he gives himself a chance to fail and he fails, and that's it, you know, then, you know, you move on and do what you got to do and find someone that can do the job better. He's only been president for like what, a month, and he's done some crazy things in the month that he's been president.
It hasn't been a month. He still got like 2 weeks left.
Yeah, the issue with that though is that like he's in a position where he feels justified by those actions. If you say, okay, let's give him a path to go on, and when he fails, that's when we do something about it. That wouldn't make sense to him, because he believes that everything that he does is justified, is right. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, he's not the end all be all as far as decision making in the whole political process, but at the same time, you know, like I said, we know his nature and his personality because he was a reality star and stuff. Other presidents could have been just like him, but they kept it low because they knew how to play the game. He's not as good at that as other people. He's more open.
He don't have the experience.
Yeah, he's more open to just letting everything out, his feelings out. Other presidents could have been the same same way, and we just didn't know. You know, so that's why I try not to look at it that way and go, oh yeah, he's a loudmouth who just, you know, says all this ignorant stuff. Like, a lot of people say that kind of stuff, but a lot of people don't do it in front of the camera like he does. So I try not to judge him off of that. I want to judge him off of the decisions that he makes. And over time, you know, in 1 month, you know, he might have made some questionable things. He might have done some questionable things, but I think we have to give him more time and really analyze his decision making going forward.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of Just Talk. If you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. It really goes a long way. Subscribe and click the bell so you can see when we post more videos. All of our information of how you can follow us is in the description below.
Not mine.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Peace until next time.
So they think he gonna tweet out CIA information. Like, oh, the nuke's code is blah 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 blah.
That would definitely be a way to get impeached.